866-582-9933. Now, I'm looking at the headline news today. I do this from time to time in order to keep my fingers on the pulse. And we all need, seriously, to swallow the blue pill and pop out of the matrix. As a matter of fact, this radio show is the blue pill. So tune in every day and check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, pulled right off the tabloids right now. ER doctors face dilemma on painkillers. Overuse of narcotics and addiction are an issue, but emergency physicians often lack the training to effectively help patients complaining of tooth pain and seeking prescription painkillers. So what are they doing? They're hurting people by prescribing drugs that they don't know anything about, and nobody goes to jail. Story number 2, abuse of opiates soars in pregnant women. The fast-growing abuse of prescription drugs has reached maternity wards in hospitals across the country. Imagine that. So, it's illegal to buy marijuana, but it's perfectly okay to be addicted to opiates, and when they're prescribed by an MD, even though the treatments delivered by MDs are the leading cause of death in the United States. Heart disease number 2, cancer number 3. Heart risk in athletes is gaining attention. Story number 3. Sudden cardiac death is far more prevalent among young athletes than previously believed. Sudden cardiac death, that means your heart stops if you're an athlete, is far more prevalent among young athletes than previously believed. Story number 4. Obesity-linked diabetes in children resist treatment. Not only are more children developing type 2 diabetes, but the disease progresses more quickly and is more difficult to control, a new study has found. Why are all these things happening? Because your MD is clueless as to the primary cause of illness. Your MD is not trained in the first thing about medicine, does not know the first thing about medicine. And what is the first thing? Your body has a built-in God-given ability to fix itself. If you don't believe in God, your body has a built-in natural ability to fix itself. If you cut your hand, you don't have to worry about how the body's going to fix it. You don't have to tell your immune system when to lay down fibrinogen or to secrete helper T cells or increase macrophage response time. For goodness sake, you don't even know what those things are. All you do is keep it clean, the body heals it. When you eat a potato, do you have to tell your body how to digest it and when your liver to secrete bile and when your pancreas to secrete pancreatic fluid and your intestines when to relax and constrict to move it all downstream? No. It all happens without your knowledge or conscious intent. It's automatic. Your body was so smart it grew itself all by itself from a single-celled organism into the magnificent manifestation of you. Therefore, holistic physicians postulate your body has the ability to fix itself also. And second thing about medicine that your MD does not know, not only does your body have the ability to fix itself, but the only thing that it needs to fix itself is the raw materials that it needs to fix itself, the 90 essential nutrients. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 2 essential fatty acids. Maybe there's 3 essential fatty acids. The jury is still out. That's what your body needs. But your MD, being trained in reductionism, which is based on Newtonian physics, which argues that the body is a machine made of parts, that the only thing necessary in order to manage the disease process, because in Newtonian physics, from a reductionistic point of view, you can't cure anything, can't fix diabetes, can't fix arthritis, can't fix high blood pressure, certainly can't fix Alzheimer's disease. Oh no, these things must be genetic, right? Well, no. From a Newtonian physics point of view, if it can't be measured, it doesn't exist. And from a Newtonian physics point of view, once you're sick, you're screwed. Because your MD, believe it or not, is trained to believe that your body does not have the ability to fix itself, and when you're sick, the only possible thing you can do, your only option, is to march in with a synthetic prescription drug, a molecule that's never before existed on the face of the planet. That's how drugs are, synthesized, right? You can patent a synthetic material. You cannot patent a naturally occurring substance. You can't go to Washington, D.C. and patent orange juice or oxygen. They're naturally occurring. You can't patent buttercups. So why on earth would you do $60 million of research to get a buttercup drug, get a buttercup medicine approved by the FDA when after you did that, anybody could make the buttercup medicine? Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that, so that's why it is not done. MDs are trained to believe that your body does not have the ability to fix itself, and when it is in trouble, physically, mentally, or emotionally, the only option is to cut, burn, or medicate your symptoms into submission, right? So they'll throw in a synthetic drug, the point of which is to override and control the innate workings of the human body. This is a fool's errand all of the time. It'll cut down the pain, it'll cut down the inflammation, but it never gets to the root of the illness. At best, it's going to give you, a couple of more years of pain-free existence until all the side effects roll in. Oh, but that's okay. Once it rots out your liver, once it rots out your kidney, once it rots out your stomach, you can just have those surgically removed. No problemo. And see, this is the problem, because now it's a lopsided monopoly. These people monopolize the system of medicine, and this is why we're going to hell in a handbasket with our health in the United States. Because the MDs are colorblind art critics. They do not know the first and the second things about health. They do not know it. So athletes getting sudden cardiac death, that was in the 1900s in Germany. That was referred to as athlete's heart. Enlarged hearts. We've known about it for almost 100 years. It's a simple selenium deficiency most of the time, a deficiency in the mineral selenium. But because your MD has no training, no respect, no appreciation for anything outside of drugs, certainly not for anything as lowbrow as medical nutrition, they do not know this. They are colorblind, and their therapies and treatments will fail. They have thrown the baby out with the bathwater, and their diagnostics, their research must fail. It must, because they are overlooking the two fundamental precepts of medicine. Number one, your body can fix itself, and number two, the majority of chronic illnesses are caused by lack of nutrition. It's that simple. If you had scurvy, which is a nasty illness, by the way, slow, painful, nasty death, the simple vitamin C like Charlie deficiency. If you had scurvy, but your doctor didn't know it was a vitamin C deficiency, didn't know anything about nutrition, they do all of this research, they do all of this funded millions of dollars of research to try to develop a drug to combat scurvy, right? When all you need is vitamin C. You take vitamin C, for goodness sake, suck on a lime or a lemon, it goes away. It's that simple. But because they do not know anything about medical nutrition, and because they are arrogant, filled with hubris, and cannot possibly entertain the notion that anything that they do is wrong, that they represent the perihelion of medicine, that they are the apex, they are the top of the food chain, and their crap doesn't stink. Because they have a lopsided, monopolistic, arrogant view on everything medical, their research fails. We get sicker, we die, and it's a problem. It's a tragic problem. Obesity linked to diabetes. A doctor named Merz in 1957 proved that diabetes in mice was caused by not enough chromium in the diet. Chromium being a peculiar little mineral like calcium or selenium or zinc. It's a chromium deficiency. Our experience with type 2 diabetes is that it is a multiple mineral deficiency disease. This is our view. This is our clinical experience. It has nothing to do with genetics. If it had anything to do with genetics, it would be wrapped in, built into the system, and we could not reverse it. We reverse it all of the time. Our therapeutics support and promote healthy blood sugars. It's easier to support and promote healthy blood sugars and healthy hearts and healthy body weights and healthy joints and healthy skin and healthy livers and healthy kidneys than it is falling off of a log. But your MD charging you $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 an hour, charging you for access to them when you don't even use them. Oh, but it's all done through a third-party insurance. Well, we can have that conversation someday. We can have that conversation someday. Ladies and gentlemen, stop paying for access to a system of medicine that has consistently failed to help you recover your health. It's that simple. If the medical industry was an automobile manufacturer, they would have gone out of business a decade ago. Well, more than that. They would have gone out of business 50 years ago. But they keep making that, the old crappy clunker that dies after 100 miles, and you keep buying it. And then you'll rally and do a 5K run to raise money to help that car industry make the same car. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all so deeply embedded in this medical matrix, we have no idea. This show is the blue pill to help you pop out of it. We are talking every day, all the time, about science-based, clinically verified alternatives to drugs and surgery for chronic health conditions. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you've come to exactly the right place. And by the way, check us out at fireyourmdnow.com, fireyourmdnow.com. Point and click your way to optimal wellness, because your MD has let you down. They have let you down hard, and I'm here to pick you up. I'm Dr. Peter Glidden, taking your calls when we come back. 866-582-9933. 866-582-9933. This is Fire Your MD Now. Steadfast advocate for health here, talking about holistic medicine, science-based, clinically verified alternatives to drugs and surgery, and everything your MD and pharmacist never told you about health and healing. We're going to go right to the phones right away. I believe Linda is calling in from Texas with a gallbladder and a weight loss question. Linda, thanks for calling.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks very
much. My daughter
had
her gallbladder removed, and she's on the road a lot with her business, and she has this sudden urgency for bowel movements. I mean, it's extremely urgent.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do for that?
Well, yeah, first of all, though, you know, why did she have the gallbladder removed? Was it because of stones?
Yes.
All right.
She had extreme pain down at the emergency room.
All right. Well, you know, this is an interesting thing, and this is one thing, again, that the MDs have dropped the ball on. The most common cause of an acute gallbladder attack is eating a fried egg, believe it or not. Most of the time that people are admitted to the hospital for pain relative to a gallbladder condition, it's because they had an allergic reaction or a food reaction, some type of a biochemical reaction to a fried egg. It's interesting. Most of the time this happens. You want to look back, I don't know, how many years ago was the gallbladder removed?
Last year.
Last year, all right. So double check with her and see if she was eating fried eggs the day of the attack. I don't know that she would be able to remember that, but that's an interesting point to ponder. Now, you know, people don't get gallbladder attacks because they have gallbladders. We don't get stomach problems because we have a stomach, or a colon problem because we have a colon. When a part of the body starts to act up, especially if it's in a painful way, it's a flag, a red flag from the body that something is off balance, something is out of kilter, something is not right. So, from the holistic method, what we do in every case, including this one, would be to support and promote the health of her digestive tract, giving her all of the nutritional supplements, all of the raw materials that her digestive tract needs to maintain to gain back and then maintain its health. Because if we just medicate symptoms into the submission, you know, I just give her something for the diarrhea, some herb or some type of fiber supplement for the loose bowels, well, that's not going to do any good. That's like painting over the mold that's in the basement. What we always want to try to do is support and promote the body's ability to fix itself, and the digestive tract and the reproductive tract are extremely forgiving, relatively easy thing to fix. So here's what I would recommend she do. Please have her visit the website, fireyourmdnow.com, and on the front page there's a document she can download for free. It's called Good Food, Bad Food. All of the foods on the bad food list I want her to stop eating 100%. Just stop eating them. Any of the foods on the good food list she can eat or not eat. It's up to her, with the exception of salt. I want her to start salting her food every day in order to make it taste good. Salt is very important for digestive health. Salt feeds stomach acid. It is impossible for the body to create too much stomach acid. Heartburn is caused by not enough stomach acid, and if your stomach acid isn't strong enough, you're going to have problems downstream, i.e. in the gallbladder. So, good food, bad food, start using salt and the raw materials that she needs to support and promote a healthy digestive tract are found in the Healthy Digestive Start Pack. It's called the Healthy Digestion Pack. And you can also grab that at fireyourmdnow.com. And if you purchase that product through fireyourmdnow.com, we'll give it to you at the wholesale price. So you just go to the online store button and then click on the little digestive tract logo. Looks like a stomach. It's the first one that pops up. And I would recommend she do one Healthy Digestion Pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month. You don't know how much she weighs, do you, off the top of your head?
About 200.
Okay. So she'd need 2 of those a month, 2 Healthy Digestion Packs a month. And in addition to that, I would recommend 2 bottles of liquid plant minerals. 2 liquid plant minerals and 2 Healthy Digestion Packs a month. Now, if she can't afford that, have her do 1 Healthy Digestion Pack a month and 1 bottle of liquid plant minerals plus the diet. It's going to help her. And because she's had the gallbladder removed, there is one of the products that's in the Healthy Digestion Pack that she's going to need for the rest of her life. It's called the Ultimate Enzymes. The Ultimate Enzymes contains ox bile in a human-friendly form. Don't worry, it's a human-friendly form of ox bile. And her body needs that now that it doesn't have a gallbladder in order to digest her food. If she goes on the Good Food Bad Diet, adds the Healthy Digestion Pack to her daily supplement program, I'm going to bet you 25 cents in 4 weeks she'll notice a remarkable positive change in her health conditions. She's also going to lose weight into the bargain. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Peter Glidden. It's your lucky day. You've tuned in to Fire Your MD Now. The doctors will have more lives to answer for in the next world than even we generals. Napoleon Bonaparte. And I couldn't agree more. We still have with us from Texas. Hold on. Sorry about this, folks. Quick little computer glitch. Linda from Texas. Linda, I think she has a question about Alex Jones' weight loss program. Is that right, Linda?
Well, I do, but back to, you said to take the Healthy Digestion Pack?
Yes,
is that what
ma'am.
it's called?
Yeah.
For my daughter?
Yep.
I didn't see that on your list. Is it just healthy? Is it a Healthy Start Pack?
No. Are you on fireyourmdnow.com?
No, but I have the list here. I'm taking the pig pack myself.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's a brand new product. It was rolled out. It's not in the current catalog. So if you're already taking longevity supplements, you can just call up customer service and tell them you want 1 Healthy Digestion Pack per 100 pounds of body weight, okay?
Enzyme is included in that, the Ultimate Enzyme?
Yep, it's got everything she's going to need.
Okay.
And to calculate the capsules, you divide the number of capsules by 30. So if there's 120 capsules, 120 divided by 30 would be 4 a day. And then you divide that, into 2 doses, 2 capsules twice a day, and so forth.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Alex Jones says that he has lost weight on the tangy tangerine.
Yeah.
Does he do the weight loss or just the tangy tangerine? Is that all he does?
All right, good. This is a good question. Now, I'm going to spend a little time talking about this right now because this is an important thing. Weight gain, obesity, is a giant problem in this country, no pun intended. 30% of Americans have it. 300,000 people march through death's door. It's increased by 30% in our kids in the last 20 years. It is a tsunami, a rising health crisis tsunami, and the MDs, it's the MD's fault. Obesity and weight gain is your MD's fault because they are the people that we go to with health concerns. They are our go-to people. They are the people that we lean on, that we trust to help us with health, and they can't do it. Not only can they not do it, but their therapeutics are the leading cause of death in the United States. And their incompetence, and I am choosing my words carefully, their incompetence stands out in boldface with weight gain more than practically any other health condition. From an MD's point of view, you're overweight because you're lazy because your stomach's too big, because you have a bad gene, or from some undisclosed, mysterious psychological condition. Oh, you're just depressed. Well, guess what? A study released by the United Nations 2 years ago showed that eating too many calories, not a lack of exercise, was the reason that people gained weight. And from our point of view, this is really kind of a no-brainer, and it is extremely simple. Weight gain is a deficiency disease. Let me say that one more time. It is not a disease of excess. It is a deficiency disease. Here's how it goes. There was nobody in Auschwitz or Dachau that was overweight, right? I don't care what their pre-existing medical condition. I don't care what their genes were. I don't care what their nationality was. I don't care about anything. If you don't eat, you lose weight, period. The only thing that makes people gain weight or not lose weight is too many calories. And the only thing that makes people eat too many calories is lack of nutrition. Your central nervous system, your body has wisdom built into it. It knows what's going on. And when your nutrient tank, you need 90 essential nutrients every day, and you can't get them from food, you cannot get them from food, you must supplement. If you're not supplementing with high-quality vitamins, minerals, amino acids, essential fatty acids, it's only a matter of time until your nutritional tank starts running on empty. And this will happen faster rather than sooner if you're an athlete. Because when you exercise and jump on the treadmill, you burn right through your calories. Not your calories, your nutrients. You burn through your nutrient reserves. So you end up running on fumes faster than your next-door neighbor who's a couch potato. So now you burn through your nutrient reserves. Your central nervous system, being wise, knows that you're running on nutrient fumes. So your brain makes you eat in the desperate attempt to fill the nutrient tank. But the food that you're eating is nutrient empty. There's no nutrients in the food. Now, certainly not as many as you need. There's not 90 essential nutrients in there. You're lucky if there's 5 or 6. So you go to Olive Garden, eat 3,000 calories, and 2 hours later, you're hungry again. And then your doctor tells you you're lazy, or you need to exercise more, or you're depressed, or you have a bad gene, or they need to cut your stomach out. And we buy it hook, line, and sinker. The only thing that Alex Jones did in order to lose weight is the only thing that anybody needs to do in order to lose weight. All you need to do is fill the body's nutrient tank up. When you take the requisite amount of vitamins, minerals, and essential fatty acids into your body in the form of high-quality absorbable nutrient supplements, not some over-the-counter crap at GNC or the health food store, and I'm choosing, again, my words carefully. When you take a high-quality nutritional supplement appropriate for your body weight into your system and fill that tank up, your cravings disappear. So you go to Olive Garden, there's 3,000 calories on the plate, you eat 500, you take 1,500 home in a doggy bag, and you're full. You don't eat it again until the next day. So what we recommend everybody do in order to lose weight, well, here's what I recommend. Slow and steady wins this race, because remember, your body sequesters nasty crap from the environment, pesticides and toxins and carbon monoxide and nicotine and all of this crap that's in the environment that we can't even pronounce. If the body can't handle that toxic load, it shunts it away into fatty tissue. So when you aggressively, or when you lose weight, you burn fat, and when you burn fat, you liberate toxins, and your body needs the nutrients, requisite nutrients, in order to detoxify the crap that you've liberated now into the bloodstream. So slow and steady weight loss is much preferred over rapid weight loss. You know, like a Weight Watchers program, or an extreme diet, you know, like the grapefruit diet or whatever. So all that we need to do most of the time, the vast majority of people, in order to lose weight, here's what they need to do. Go to fireyourmdnow.com and download for free the Good Food, Bad Food Diet. All of the food that's on the bad list, stop eating it. Just stop eating it. If it's on, there's 9 foods on the bad food list, don't eat those foods. And there's information on the website that'll tell you why those foods are bad. Stop eating them. There's only 9 foods. Number 1. Number 2, understand what a 1,200 calorie a day meal looks like. Understand what 1,200 calories looks like. you need to dial in a 1,200 calorie a day diet. So understand what that looks like, and you can do it however you want. 600 calories twice a day, 1,200 calories once a day, 400 calories 3 times a day, whatever floats your boat. It's 1,200 calories a day. That's the target. But you will be able to secure a 1,200 calorie a day diet with little or no pain or suffering when your body is nutrified with all of the 90 essential nutrients. So all that we recommend is one healthy start pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month, plus 1 bottle of liquid plant minerals per 100 pounds of body weight per month. Now, I'm going to talk to Alex tomorrow. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I'm 90% sure all he did was the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. That's it. The Beyond Tangy Tangerine is one. That doesn't even give him all the 90 essential nutrients. It comes close, but it doesn't give all the 90 essential nutrients. It comes close, so even when you come close, and you give your body 80 nutrients instead of 90, you're still going to lose weight. Because for the first time in your life, your body's going to be nutritionally satisfied. And I got to tell you, that is a game changer. When your body is nutritionally satisfied, everything's different. All of a sudden, enzymatic processes in the body, which have been dormant, which have been sluggish, which have been turned off, flip on. So your energy comes back, your mood comes back, your sleep gets better, your sex drive gets better. Everything improves, brightens up. It's like taking a car through the car wash, right? All of a sudden it runs better. You got to give the car a tune-up. It runs better. Your body, it's the same thing. And so when you take one healthy start pack and 1 bottle of liquid plant minerals per 100 pounds of body weight per month and go on the good food, bad food diet, find out, get comfortable with 1,200 calories a day, you're going to watch the pounds drop off like butter in on a hot summer day. And what's better is your experience of weight loss is going to be easy. It's not going to be problematic. It's not going to be difficult. You're not going to have to white-knuckle it. You're not going to get cravings between meals. And if you do get cravings between meals in the first 3 or 4 weeks, which you may, while your body's adjusting to everything, because it takes a while for your body to adjust, what I recommend, there's a product called Prohoba Slim that you can also purchase as a standalone product, Prohoba Slim. That's an extract from a cactus which naturally decreases your appetite. So if you do have hunger pangs in the first 3 weeks between meals as your body's getting used to this new program, you just pop a Prohoba Slim or 2. It squelches out your appetite, and in 3 weeks, you don't even need that anymore because you've gotten used to a limited calorie diet. Why? Because your body is nutrified, and it's a game changer. So interestingly enough, one of the things we recommend people don't do is exercise. Don't exercise. Don't exercise for the first 8 weeks on this program. Just take the nutrients, go on the good food, bad food diet, get comfortable with 1,200 calories a day, and use the Prohoba Slim if you need to between meals. You're going to love how you feel. You're going to watch the pounds melt away. And I got to tell you something. It is way better, from my point of view, to lose 1 pound a week than it is to lose 1 pound a day. Now, once you've been on this program for 3 months, you can bump it up a notch to another program that we have. We just acquired a new company and a brand new weight loss product. It's called ASAP, for as soon as possible. The ASAP program, it's a botanical medicine and amino acid supplement in a liquid form that you add to that program that I was talking about, but you kick your calorie requirement down to 500 a day. Now, that's not easy to do. And anybody that goes on a 500 calorie a day diet is going to lose weight quickly. However, first we nutrify for 1, 2, 3 months. We nutrify the body, get used to the 1,200 calorie a day diet, give your body everything that it needs, make sure that tank is full, and then if you want to step on the gas and really lose weight rapidly, you can add the ASAP into the bargain. And if you do it that way, it's safe and steady and easy, works like a charm every time. Like Dr. Wallach says, it is as predictable as gravity. And by the way, Linda, this is the secret to weight loss that not even Oprah knows. And if anybody in the listening audience knows Oprah, ever call me, because we can change the world. When I help Oprah Winfrey to gain and maintain a normal body weight in 3 months with ease, it's going to change the world. And you know, we're suffering here needlessly for lack of knowledge. It's just lack of knowledge. You know, you wouldn't take your computer to a plumber to have him fix it, right? Right. Well, going to an MD with your body for a chronic health condition is like taking your laptop to a plumber. They're completely untrained in it. All they know is drugs and surgery, drugs and surgery, drugs and surgery. And with drugs and surgery, look what's happened. Weight loss has accelerated. Heart disease has accelerated. We've lost the war on cancer, and we're going bankrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, swallow the blue pill, pop out of the matrix. Dr. Peter Glidden here. I've been practicing naturopathic medicine for a long time, over 2 decades now. And if you wouldn't believe the things that I've seen people recover from. It's so outside of your wheelhouse, you just wouldn't believe it. And you know, is science-based, clinically verified, holistic medical nutrition as some gigantic panacea cure-all for everything in the world? No. It's pretty close to it, but it's not. You know, we don't know how to cure cancer. We have therapeutics that support and promote the health of people who have cancer, and if they gave us $1 trillion, we would have cured cancer by now, because cancer is a holistic phenomenon. Cancer is not a phenomenon of the part. And when you bring Newtonian physics to bear on a physical body afflicted with cancer, you will fail every time, because you've thrown the baby out with the bathwater. You're going to go down the reductionistic road to, you know, a genetic mayhem, and your therapeutics will consistently fail, because when you throw into the human body a brand new molecule that's never existed before, which is highly toxic, which targets one particular part of the body, you mess everything else up, because everything's connected. And that's why drugs have side effects. Look, I can prescribe drugs. There's nothing wrong with drugs. It's how they're used. The way that they're used now, they're the leading cause of death. Snap out of it. Why do you keep giving your MD a pass? Why? Why do you do it? I know why you do it, because you're all the way down the rabbit hole. You've drunk the Kool-Aid. You don't even think about it. You've got a life to live, man. You've got a stress. You've got bills to pay, kids to raise, relationships to manage, bosses to keep happy, spouses to, you know, continue a relationship with. You've got stuff to do, baby. And you just trust that the guy or the girl in the white coat knows what's best for you, but they do not. They only know what they've been trained in, and they work at a for-profit monopoly. That's a dangerous recipe by any way you shake it. And so I'm saying, you know, for goodness sake, take a breath, take a step back, look around, give us a try. Again, what do you have to lose? Nothing. Because the nutritional supplement, first of all, the diet's free. You just go to the website and download it for free, for goodness sake. I got tons of free information on the website, number one. Number two, we'll sell you the supplements at the wholesale cost. And number three, here's a 30-day money-back guarantee. For goodness sake, you don't know what you don't know. And when it comes to your health, there's a great deal that you don't know, and that stuff will kill you or heal you. There's a great deal of difference between Annie Boone Springs green apple wine and a nice Sonoma Cabernet. Well, they're both made from grapes. What's the difference? The recipe. It's the same with vitamins. You know, I had a patient years ago in Massachusetts. I was telling them the whole spiel about vitamin quality control and, you know, educating them, and they said, well, it's funny you should mention that, because I have a cousin or a brother-in-law or some relative down in Florida who has a porta-potty business. And I said, a porta-potty business? What does that have to do with vitamins? He said, well, a lot, because in Florida they call the porta-potties vitamin machines. I said, why is that? Because they go to empty them out, and out come thousands of Centrum Silvers. Centrum Silvers, that type of nutritional supplement, which is a hard-pressed tablet coated with shellac, is the hardest for your body to digest. The next easiest to digest is a hard-pressed tablet without the shellac. The next easiest is a supplement in a little gel cap, you know, like those old contact capsules you can pull apart, right? And the easiest, by far, are liquid supplements. So the form of the supplement goes a long way towards making it easy or difficult for your body even to digest it, let alone absorb it. And then we've got all other variables like, you know, the cofactors and the molecular size and shape of the nutrient and its ionic charge. There's all this stuff. But you don't have to go to medical school. You don't have to become a physicist. You don't have to become a biochemist. You just need to rely on us because we have it dialed in for you, ladies and gentlemen. Give the Longevity nutritional supplements a try. You're going to love how you feel, and then you can help us spread the word and lift the world up into health and healing because we desperately need it. We desperately need it. I'm Dr. Peter Glidden. Listen to me tomorrow on The Alex Jones Show, 12 o'clock Central Time. I'm being interviewed by the man himself, Alex Jones, tomorrow at 12, and then this show live tomorrow at 4 Central. I'm Dr. Peter Glidden. See you then. Keep the faith.